here to do UFC 75 post-fight. I was 5-4. I was 2-3 on the main card and 3-1 on the lower card. As you can see, I'm watching Real Football Factories, which is a very awesome show if you're interested in just seeing how crazy European soccer fans are. Today's is Poland. Okay. Anyways, onwards to the card that we saw, which was 5 fights. We saw Alexander versus Sakara, Davis versus Taylor, Cro Cop and Congo, Bisping, Hammil, and of course Dan Henderson and Quentin Rampage Jackson. And it was nicest by TV to do that one commercial free for 25 minutes. Okay, anyways. First up, Sakara versus Houston Alexander. Sakara did not look very good in this one. He did land some good shots, but he didn't look like the guy that fought Victor Valimaki and the guy that I wish would always come out. That's the problem, is that he doesn't come out. So I guess I kind of got to stop hoping that he'll show that. Alexander, good striking once again. His cardio and ground are still concerned. We haven't seen, my questions about that haven't been answered, but good stand up, good chin, because he did get pot shotted a couple times. Where does he go from here? I would like to see him fight Michael Bisping, because I want to see Bisping get embarrassed after that display of striking against Matt Hammil and the fact that he still got the win. Where does Sakara go? Possibly out of the UFC. I don't really see him being a guy to remain around anymore. Next fight, Paul Taylor versus Marcus Davis. Marcus Davis got outclassed on the feet for the first time I think ever, and Paul Taylor looked very good, except his ground game still appears to be somewhat limited, unfortunately. Marcus Davis, I'd like to see him go up and fight some top competition. The name that instantly came to mind was fellow Tough 2 cast member Josh Berkman. And where does Paul Taylor go? Luke Kumo, if he beats Alberto Crocata. I'd like to see that fight. Because both of them have beaten Crocata, and I think both of them could put together a very good striking match. Third fight of the night was Czech Congo and Mirko Filipovic, more commonly known as Cro Cop. Cro Cop looked good in the first round. He was stalking Congo, and I thought, this is the old Cro Cop. This is what we're going to see. And then he had to go and ruin it for me. So, what can I say? He lost, and that's all there's to it. He started backing up, and that's never good when Cro Cop does that, and apparently he broke a rib. And he got taken down by Congo in the clinch, which is pretty bad, so I think that really gives a lot of hope if Randy ever fights him, that Randy could do it. Okay, so where do they go from here? Czech Congo, I'd like to see him fight Andrei Arlovsky, although apparently he's going to fight Nogueira, because the winner of this fight was supposed to get Nogueira, and the winner of that fight gets Randy. But I would prefer to see him fight Arlovsky. As for Cro Cop, rebuilding fight, I guess. I'd like to see him fight Anthony Harndock, because he's got to prove his striking. I mean, if he can't outstrike someone, I don't think Cro Cop can consider top in the world again anymore. Next we have Bisping Hammil. This was robbery. Hammil won the first and second round. Bisping won the third. Somehow we got a 30-27 score for Hammil and 2 29-28 scores for Bisping, and that's just a weird scorecard right there. So Bisping takes a split decision. He got outstruck in the first round and even the second round by Matt Hammil, whose striking looked a lot better, but he still carries his hands very low, and that will catch him if he doesn't learn to keep those up. He took down Bisping at will for the first 2 rounds, but in the third round he got stuffed a few times. He obviously gassed. He's going to have to work on his cardio. He has to work on his ground and pound, and he should continue working on his striking. If he can do those, I mean, Matt Hammil could become a player. Mid-range 205 fighter. Where do they go from here? I would like to see Bisping fight Lyoto Machida or Houston Alexander, just because I think both of them would destroy him. And I think that would ruin him, and that would be lovely because he got a gift decision, and that pisses me off. Matt Hammil? No one in particular I'd like to see him fight. Possibly a guy like Eric Schaefer, actually, would be the guy, I think, after he loses to Stephan Bonner. And he will. But yeah, I'd like to see him fight Eric Schaefer. The main event. Now this could have gone either way. I thought watching the fight. I mean, it depended on what you wanted. I thought Rampage won the striking. I thought Henderson won the takedown battle. And in the end, it went to Rampage. I'm happy with that, but I would not have complained. What the hell is in this? Anyways, yeah, basically that kind of sums up the fight. I think Rampage did a good job on the ground, though. He got top position a couple times. I thought he won the fight, but I would not have squawked if Henderson. Great up by him. Where'd they go? Henderson will probably, the rumor is he's going to fight Anderson Silva to unify the 183 Pride belt and 185 UFC belt. As for Rampage, Shogun, if he beats Boris Griffin, will probably get a title shot. That's my theory. Even though that's a bit of a rush and I wouldn't do it, but that's what I think. Okay, so I'll be back with UFC 76 picks and Fight Night 11 and an Elite XC video. Anyways, probably my light heavyweight rankings sometime in the near future. Anyways, till next time, leave comments, criticisms, but back anything up. No mindless flaming and no spam. Okay, anyways, peace.